I made a video last year showing all the garbage I kept on the bottom, all the crap that's not worth leveling up, etc. Uh, then I kept getting a bunch of new characters that I never had a chance to level up. So I kept all the garbage down here with all the new stuff that's actually good that I could level up. I just never got a chance to level up the good characters while leaving them down here with all the garbage. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here, but there's also a lot of garbage. And the video I did last year was comparing characters. For example, I have, I think that's it, right? I'm gonna compare the Hulks on each device and the Thanos on each device. One Marvel game gives you two versions. I don't know how they can get away with that, but they'll give you both Thanos. Another game gives you, oh my god, like five different Peter Parkers before the gay one finally came out. And I mean that literally. They had given people like three Wolverines, five Spider-Mans, so many versions of Hulk, etc. So I'm just gonna be comparing the characters, what they look like here, their gameplay, and availability, meaning that on some devices you have to pay for it. That would be Future Fight, by the way. Every new character that comes out, you don't get it free like you get in Future Fight. Or you don't get to buy them with crystals like you get to do with champions. This is a fucking shame. Seeing a level 1 through 7 of the same goddamn character. Why can't we just merge them all together? I finally was able to get all the symbiotes on this device except one. And I managed to get all of the, what's that, the Sentinel. Oh, two. I'm missing two. I'm missing two symbiotes. Venomoid, whatever, but they're actually symbiotes. As you can see here, he's called Symbioid. What the fuck is it? This is the only game that can have symbiotes. The other games are not allowed to have it, and that's stupid. That's really stupid. They should be able to get these characters. They're a lot of fun. So now I'm going to show you the Thanos. See, I had to pretend to do that just to start over. The Thanos and the Hulks. I'm going to show you what they look like. So this is classic Thanos. This is what it should look like. But he's kind of bulky in Champions. And then here's Hulk. But not just any Hulk. This is Immortal Hulk. Pretty brutal, by the way, and insane. And then I'll show you regular Hulk. Oh, this is Overseer. Then there's Maestro. This is regular Hulk. And then there's Maestro. Sexy, sexy girl. My favorite. Look at that. I love this. I'll be showing another video with just the females. Cause wow, the females are freaking awesome. Finally got my favorite at a 7-star in this device. This is my all-time favorite monster. I call him Swamp Thing. See, you have to pay for it. When you can't do it normally or fair, you cannot win the character fair, so you have to pay for it. Anyway, this is the new account. I managed to get only a few tier 3s. I've been playing this one for about 8, maybe 9 days. And I've only gotten this far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 to 10 tier 3s. Even though a lot of them are not regular tier 3s, but they have that universal. So let's see what Hulk looks like on the. Oh yeah, that's another sad thing. Wait till you see this. When this Hulk first came out, I'm like, what the fuck? I never gotten as far on the comics as reading how this happened. But here's the thing, you can actually, I've bought every single uniform here, by the way, like an idiot. Let me show you what these look like. Some of them you could just use your coins to buy them. This is regular Hulk, by the way. That's the one you start out with. You can buy these with coins. You can own these easily. And then, here's what confused the hell out of me. World War Hulk and Thor Ragnarok, which was actually Planet Hulk. If you follow up on the comics, it's the same exact character as this. So I don't know why they gave us two versions of the same exact character. Then the movie character, the guy with the funny mouth, they gave us both versions, but you have to pay 1,750 crystals. Here is Immortal Hulk, the one that I just showed you here. Just want to do comparisons. This is their version of Immortal Hulk. And this is Future Fight's version of Immortal Hulk. And I have bought every single uniform, including this one, just to see which is the strongest. And it turns out that the one that I bought yesterday is the strongest one of all. Very hard to knock this guy out. But this is pretty silly. This is actually, I thought was the best one, but he gets knocked out pretty fast. This one is stronger, but this is strongest of all. What else did I want to show? Thanos, right? I haven't unlocked Thanos here yet. That's the son of Thanos, Thane. Thane, I think it's called. And then down here beyond the garbage, I have. Damn it! I should have opened up a high level. You know what? I think I still can. Yep. I'll show you a higher level account. This way I can show you all of the Thanos, etc. Okay. All right, here we go. So you saw the zombie costume twice, right? And the reason I got that is because it's the strongest costume. Everyone thought Back to Basics, that's the best costume, but it turns out that the zombie ones are pretty unbeatable. And I do have the Back to Basics. See, these are all the costumes that I bought, which is stupid. You first start the game, and then a month later you have to buy this one. 3 months later you have to buy that. 6 months later you have to buy this. Then a year later I had to buy Back to Basics on this device. I even bought this stupid one, Phoenix. I bought Hydra Supreme. Let's show everybody what these look like. So I bought this. I won that one, which I already have. I own this. I didn't want to buy that, but I do own this. I could buy this if I want to because of that. It's classic. I have this one. I bought it after Winter Soldier came out. I have the female already. No, this is... He wasn't Bruce gendered. Everyone knows the Bruce Jenner story. This came out way before the Bruce gendered eunuch castration situation there. I have this one also. So these are all the costumes I own. This is the unbeatable one. For some reason, this guy outlasts all of these, including Back to Basics, which is also 1,750 crystals. I do own that. It's no big deal. And Back to Basics is stronger than this. And the zombie is stronger than that. Don't waste money on this because he doesn't do shit. He's not a real Phoenix. I don't even think he comes back to life after being knocked out. But that's not what I want to show. What I want to show is Thanos. I already showed the Immortal Hulk. Okay, here we go. I bought every single costume of Thanos, including this one finally that came out for 1,500. I bought it on... Shit, I bought it on this device. So I bought this one on this device. I have this one. This is the only one I haven't bought yet because it's too similar to that. So this is the only one that I don't own. I have this one. No. Well, here it is. I have this one on another device. So the only two Thanos that I don't own is this one and that one because I already bought this. But this was finally available and I bought it for the other device. What else did I want to show? Oh, the women here are way sexier. More definition, more... Oh, wait till you see Titania. Wow. Her butt just hangs. I mean, wow. Nah, not so much. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. You click on one and something else comes out when you're using a stylus. And it's pretty fucked up when they do that. I managed to get this costume for Thing. I didn't want to get the transgendered Susan Storm. I kept the original classic Susan Storm the way that she is. Yeah, for those wondering, they they can't figure it out. It's like saying Lady Gaga is a girl and it's a dude. For some reason, people don't know the difference between transgenders and real women. But yeah, watch Fantastic Four closely and look at the creature playing Susan Storm. That's a transgender. So where was I on this? Oh yeah, Blast Star is the only one that's not available on these two games. So the one good thing about Strike Force is that they have characters that these two don't have. The one good thing about Contest of Champions is that they have symbiotes and no one else can have them. Strike Force make up their own characters the way that Contest of Champions does. And Future Fight is the only one to get classic uniforms and classic costumes. except for the original Nick Fury, which everybody knows is white. For some reason, they kept him black on all three games, including the worst one of all, Marvel Mystic Mayhem. So, where was I? Good. Okay, here we go. Where was I again? I think I've wasted enough time, right? I wanted to show Thanos and Hulk, which is a huge difference on each device. Let me show you the Hulk version on Strike Force. Here. And I got both versions of Thanos on this device. He is classic. I don't know what the fuck is up with that silly grin on his face. And then here's the Infinity War Thanos underneath somewhere. Or was it on this device? Yeah. Oh, here it is. And this one is the Endgame, but also Infinity War Thanos. But the best characters of all, man, is the females. Always the females. Let me see if I can find the one that's really... Yeah, look at this. And I like when you do this, and the clothing actually move, so you can see the cape removed from her butt. So you can see how round that is. But I deleted this 3 times, and I just started playing this 2 days ago again, after they offered all of those daily bribes. So I started playing this one again. This is Susan Storm's new costume, but not the one from the new movie, the transgendered one, but the one from the comics. I also have regular Susan Storm right here. I have that one, that's the regular Susan Storm. This is the new costume from the comics, Susan Storm. And then the transgender Susan Storm is, unfortunately, I did win her for free. I got her and the new Fantastic Four for free when I typed in the code word Fantastic Four. See, these are the regular Fantastic Four there. But if you type in that word in the, under your settings, they'll give you the new versions for free. That would include the transgender Susan Storm, the new Mr. Fantastic, the new Thing, and I think Human Torch. See here. This is the transgendered Invisible Woman. See? Sackless Bruce Jenner. Fucking creature, man. So where's the other one? I don't think I've ranked them up yet or leveled them up. People get pissed off when they see shit like this that I haven't ranked up or leveled up or maxed out, but there's just certain characters that I just don't want, but I keep getting them for free. And when they see them like this, that's level 2. They're all number 2s, by the way, because that's what they are, number 2. You'll get that joke later. And they get pissed off when I leave them all in the bottom. Like, why don't you use the... I'm like, come on, man. I have an African friend, a real African, by the way, not a black guy. And I also have a black friend. They hate each other, by the way. There he goes. That's the new Reed Richards. Pascual, whatever, Pablo. He's a good actor. Where was I? Oh, yeah. They hate each other. But they're like me. They go, why the fuck should I play with white characters when I'm black or African. So guess what, folks? People my color feel the same way. Why should they? Unless it's a female, I don't mind the females. And people will call that racist. I call it prejudice. I'm even prejudiced against other humans. And again, you'll get that joke later, but I love the women, every color, every size. I don't mind. I just got a problem with dudes, especially Bruce Jenner type dudes, fudge packers, etc. I do have a fucking problem with them. Yeah, she's sexy. Wow, look at that. It's like, here, take it. You see that? It's like, here, take it. There it is. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, this one. And this is the real Gamora from the comics, a sexy one. Not that ugly ass shit they have in the movies. Why did they pick her? She's fucking gross. You know who she looks like? She looks like the guy that played War Machine. Put them side by side and watch them talking. They look identical. No, of course they're different people, but they have the same mouth, the same way of talking, and I think the same voice. Oh, this is nice. Yep, I think I'll end the video there, and that's it. I'm just comparing games, differences between this and that.